historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His team hitting a rough spot in the schedule. They've lost 3 in a row coming in. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Ravens. This guy's come in off what he described as a Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olsen. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be let out by their new quarterback. Greg, it is a rookie from South Carolina.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First down, Browns.
First and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll motion a tight end right. From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Get on! Hey, come on.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tutin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
For a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third and 5.
Nice one.
Jackson up top again, and that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterbacks rushing yards. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Ravens' 46-yard line.
Back to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
To Quinshon Judkins. A gain of 8 yards.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Already. Get hot. Already.
Jackson. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And third down coming up.
Hey, Alpha, say hot. Where's it hot?
Jackson now. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he comes into of the NFL season as the leader in touchdown passes. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
1st and 10 at the
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Second down, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! Sit hot!
Jackson looking to throw. This one complete to Bateman. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Get hot! You are X. Finish it hot! 180! Finish it! Finish it hot!
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. On play action, here's Jackson. That is caught side of the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. And Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Loop now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns, nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
A gain of 4. And it's
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here.
Go ahead. Finish it on!
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
180! Finish up!
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Finish up! Sit hot.
Here's a handoff to Warren. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
Ready. Sit hot.
On second down, Jackson again. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's out wide to Warren. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now, for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in the short game.
going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Number 10, Sean Judkins. A gain of 9 yards.
They bring Judy in motion. They'll give it here to Judkins. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Darian Porter in on the stop. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Browns first down.
First down.
Moore going in motion. Now, faking the give. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 14, Browns 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Lester now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. He comes into this final week. Leader in passing yards as he looks to finish the season strong. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
It's not.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. is Loop to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead.
Round 7. Tyler Luke to
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Browns offense gonna get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. One of the tight ends motions right.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the 2nd quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great 2nd half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the answers.
Report!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Return it.
Jackson looking to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Sit hot, hot.
Jackson now. Set up the screen here for Chudy. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
180! That's hot! Sit hot! Sit hot!
Now Dowdle. Space to run inside the 20. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Sit hot! 180! Sit hot! Middle, middle! Sit hot!
Back to throw, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
180! 180! That's hot! Sit hot!
To throw is Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he'll take this one in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. For the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. This throw left is complete with Judy. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down.
A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Browns first down.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the Ravens 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw left side is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. On the give, it's Judkins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 12-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
A give now to Judkins on the zone read. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose, you did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Wester now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Hey, no surprise, this is a team that thrives all through the air, and again, they have been sharp in this one. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
180! Sit hot! Sit hot!
On second down, Warren. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Malik Harrison, they're on the play.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Easy, man.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Sit hot! Sit hot! 180! 180! Sit hot! Middle! Cut!
Here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. Start out, 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion left. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
1st down, Cleveland.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of, They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
First down.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. He'll drop to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 19.
They'll throw out of the gun. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. Now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off.
180. 180. Nice shot. Report. UAX. Nice shot.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Jamari Thrash. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll try to sneak him here. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
A gain of a yard. And the Browns first down.
Quick throw taken in by Judy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
There's a screen set up for Judkins. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
That's taken in. And he's going to have a Browns first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Ravens offense and receiver Garrett Wilson get drive. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th.
180! That's hot!
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It's a big one for the Ravens. 55 yards on the game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
We change it. You. Alpha.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! Ready!
From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter, He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now, for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
Makes the score. Ravens 42, Browns 13.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. They motion the slot man left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Cleveland.
A gain of 14.
Back to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Back to the air one more time. Ooh. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. We'll try and run for the 1st with Judkins. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 2nd down, they need 3.
To Jamari Thrash. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.